What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. Let's get it started. Let me know how you guys are doing today. All right. What's up? What's going on, guys? Just started the live stream. Appreciate everyone on here. Mo, what's up, Mo HD? Thank you, bro. Thanks for being my first viewer in the live stream. Appreciate everyone on here. Thanks for stopping by. We'll take a look at Bitcoin, your favorite coins, what coins I'm buying. And I'll share right here and some other cool things too. We'll see if we can get into some trades too tonight. Yeah, Bitcoin 105. You know, I've been saying here for a while that, you know, that 103 target right here is a big target. I can see us coming down there. So, even though we had this big pump, right, I'm still short-term bearish on Bitcoin. I mean, we can hold, we're at the bottom of the range right here. So this is a big point of control for Bitcoin, and most likely it will hold this, but I believe we'll keep, it'll be a kind of like a slow drop. That's what I envision here for Bitcoin. So depending on, you know, on this bounce, I'm going to be looking for a short. So thank you for the likes, by the way. Appreciate all the guys on here. Just taking a look here at Bitcoin on each time frames here. Ugh. Kind of looking like a head and shoulders, kind of, right? So yeah, like I said, that 103 level right here, this is a big target. I can see Bitcoin coming here. So if you guys want to trade with me, this is my trading site right here, Unix. I'm actually having a big campaign right now for big deposit. You can get up to 300 bucks depending on your deposit size. Definitely check it out. It should be in the link in the bio. But here we can see it. Even if I had the VPVR, you can see this is a big target, that 103 level. 103 right there. And we're pretty overbought on the daily too, so thank you guys for the, thank you Gav's dad, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. I'm gonna leverage long on Unix right now. Awesome. Which coin are you longing right now? Thank you, Gav's dad. Pangu. Okay, I'll take a look at it. For sure. Man, shout out to Gav's dad. All the flowers, appreciate it. Let's check out Pangu. By the way, if you guys want to check out Unix, it's a great place to trade. I'm actually having a campaign right now. So if you don't have Unix yet, check out my link. You can sign up for this campaign. You can get up to 300 bucks worth of deposits right there. So it's only till July 6th, so definitely take advantage. And man, let's go, Gav's dad. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the 108 plus flowers. I really appreciate it. And shout out to Gav's dad. He always sends me gifts when I'm live, so very grateful. So you got it in at 109. That's pretty good. You're probably up a good amount here, depending on how much your leverage is. You know, I could see Pangu definitely dropping from here, though. You know, it's You got in right here, which is really good. I can see why you got in right here, right? It came down to retest this big point of control level. But man, I don't see Pangu break. I see Pangu dropping here, especially with Bitcoin coming down. But also because this is a big point of control, right? I mean, this is a big resistance point for Pangu. So I don't think it'll break this right now in the first attempt. It'll probably come down to this level right here. And then if it's bullish, we'll bounce off and then break it. That's what I see for Pangu. So if you do come down for Pangu, I see it trying to hold that 0.12 level right there. But great trade. I mean, you got Pangu right here. That was a great, I mean, you saw what it was doing here. Putting the higher low and then, you know. So shout out to Eric. By the way, guys, I created a private trading group, a serious trading group. If you guys are interested, it's the first link in my link bio. It's called Cryptotrader University. So, you know, in there, I'm going to be giving out my signals, all my trades. So definitely check it out if you guys are interested. Navi says Trump 75x. Wow, that's good. That's awesome, bro. 75x. I would definitely take profit, especially at 75x. Like I said, I don't see Pangu breaking this. I see it pulling back and then breaking it if we're bullish in the market. So July bullish or bearish, you think? I'm leaning more bearish, to be honest. But it doesn't mean that at the end of July we can flip bullish, right? I just think Bitcoin is just gonna slowly drop to like 103. So we might get some boring price action. We dropping like a hammer when Trump. When did he come out to speak? Is he speaking right now? Inverse head and shoulders on Solana daily chart micro. I got you, Eric. I got you. But yeah, guys, I created a group like a couple days ago. Definitely check it out. It's a Discord, Cryptotrader University. So this is how my signals look like. So I have spot signals and also leverage signals. Okay, and then here, shout out to Steve. He's my first member. Thank you, Steve. Then we have the trade share here where you can share your trades. So I post my past trades here. But definitely check it out. I'm gonna be definitely posting all my signals on there. But let's take a look at Solana here on the daily. Try to find see if we have a inverse head and shoulders. Kind of does look like inverse head and shoulders. Not gonna lie. Right, when you look at Solana here on the daily, even though we're very overbought on the daily, I mean, we can, you know, kind of see something like that. You know, this might not be the end of the second shoulder. We might drop a little further, right? So, you know, we might drop a little further here and then put it in there, but it looks pretty bullish. This definitely looks like an inverse head and shoulder formation coming in here for Solana. So, yeah. I mean, if Solana drops down here to 137, right, 135 again, this could look like a possible head and shoulders and also a double bottom here to the upside. So that might be a great time to long if we get a big drop for Solana to 135. Solana getting an ETF. Is it close? Is Solana close to getting the ETF? Man, what coin do you guys think is going to get the ETF next? I got a feeling it's going to be Litecoin. I think Litecoin's going to come out of nowhere and get an ETF. Yeah. Thank you for the follows, by the way, guys. Appreciate it. If you guys like crypto, definitely follow. Thank you a lot, brother. And what are your thoughts on Dogecoin the next couple months? Litecoin for sure, silver. Yeah. I got a feeling Litecoin is going to surprise a lot of people and get an ETF next. My thoughts on Dogecoin. I'm still bullish on Dogecoin. Obviously, if Bitcoin comes down, it's going to come down with the market. But, I mean, looking at this chart, if we lose this low right here, we're probably going to drop to like 12 cents again. Right? This level right here. So, you know, it needs to hold this. You know, if Bitcoin goes down to 103, I think it'll hold it. I think it'll break this if Bitcoin breaks 100K again. Then we'll probably go here to 12 cents. So far, it's not looking too bad. I mean, I would much rather look for a long than a short at these levels right here for Doge. So, Jamal, what's up, Jamal? I'm doing great. How about you, bro? Hopped in the cord, brother. Thanks. Man, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. And by the way, so I think it's like when you get it, you'll get like a thank you message. And then in that thank you message, you get the Discord link to the group. So I will be posting all my signals on there. Sui XRP in the future, please. Sure, let's take a look at Sui and XRP. What's up, Mad Hater? What's up, bro? Sui, I think, man, Sui is showing a lot of strength, guys. I know a lot of guys don't want to buy Sui because it's up a lot, but you know, these are good signs. These are really good signs here for Sui. A lot of strength here. I honestly just think Sui is in this this pendant, right? So this is what I'm saying. I feel like July or you know, this summer we're gonna have somewhat boring price action, like we do usually all the summers. But you know, we can possibly come down here, test the lows again. You know, do something like that before we break out. This is what I see for Sui. It's basically in this long-term pendant, which is, you know, it's not bad. It's just consolidating, right? So I think I would say, you know, 260 to $2 around here is a great time to buy. Sui was around 532 back here in January, so yeah, I'm bullish on Sui. I think these are good times to buy. I think it's gonna be one of the biggest coins of this market. I'm in spot 10 cents with AB 7,500 coins. Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good spot position. Did you already comment on the current thoughts about ZBCN? Thank you. No, not yet. I'll check it out. Yeah, I'll check out Doge again. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna check out all your favorite coins. We're gonna do it one by one. So just stay patient. We'll get to your favorite altcoin. Hatter, my bad, not hater. My bad. Yeah, I mean, ZBCN, it's coming down for a big retracement. All right. So, you know, I would expect if ZBCN is bullish, I believe this is a good time to buy in this golden pocket level right here. So it'll probably fall down more to like around 3.03, maybe try to hold that level. Because if it doesn't, then we're going all the way back here to 21, right? So I mean, this is very dependent on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks 100K and it's kind of lagging, be in the 90s, we'll probably break to 21, which for ZBCN would be a 70% drop. Right now, it's at a 55% drop, right? But I'm still bullish long term for ZBCN. I'm still holding my same amount that I held since right here. I bought in right here. I didn't even take any profits here. I didn't take it. I should have taken profits here. But yeah. What's up, bro? Can you explain the bottom indicator? Yeah, sure. It's actually an indicator I made myself off of other indicators. So basically, the best way I could describe this, it's 3 indicators in one, basically. So I have the stochastic RSI, which is the orange and blue. I have the money flow, which is in green. And then I have the regular RSI, which is in yellow. And, you know, it's basically momentum indicators showing overbought and oversold levels. So here we can see Bitcoin. We got here to a top and we got very oversold. Stochastic oversold all the way up here. Money flow oversold all the way up here, right? And also the regular RSI, which kind of takes more momentum to move. We're pretty oversold too. So you can see that since then we've been slightly coming down. And yeah, my Dogecoin, my Dogecoin targets here. Can you XRP go to $3 by the end of the year? Yeah, for sure. I think it can go higher than $3, but yeah. So Dogecoin targets 12 cents. Right, I can see it coming back to 12 cents here. Bitcoin coming down. Now, Bitcoin holds 100K, then I believe this was the bottom. I don't think we'll go down to 12 cents. But if you see Bitcoin going to 103, 101, then we'll definitely revisit the 12 cents level here for Dogecoin for sure. All right, the good thing is that the weekly, we're resetting that weekly stochastic. So that's a good thing. And the monthly, so this is why I'm very bullish on Dogecoin long term, is the monthly is way oversold right here. So that makes me bullish, right? Because I believe the top for Dogecoin will be, the monthly will tell you when the top is, and it'll be once we're overbought again. That'll give you like a 1 to 3 month time length of when Dogecoin possibly tops. But I mean, the long term, this is a very bullish chart still. Even if we come here to 12 cents, we're still in this bullish uptrend structure here for Doge. So imagine you just got money from your dead parents, invested a few K in crypto on BS and Carrot. How would you feel? Would they actually recover? Glad I only put in a little. I mean, I don't know about those coins. I think those coins are super risky. Illuvium, Axie, Blast. I would just be careful with a lot of crypto gaming coins, because a lot of them are pretty inflationary. So sick of waiting. When is, I know, right? This has been a very slow and painful bull run. How can it not bother you that 10K Dogecoin are minted every minute? I still think, even with that happening for Dogecoin, I still think it's the demand for Dogecoin will bring the price up higher. I think last cycle was a great explanation for this, right? It doesn't matter that Dogecoin has that 10K minted every minute, right? We saw this huge demand for Doge, and we could see it went from 3 cents. What was it, like 3 cents? Not even 3 cents, 0.32, like quarter of a penny, all the way to 75 cents in a matter of a couple months. So, you know, even though it's inflationary, it's even though Dogecoin is inflationary, it's not inflationary as most coins out there. And again, the demand, like a coin can have really bad tokenomics, but if it has a lot of high demand during the altcoin season, it's going to take off. I mean, we saw this with a bunch of other bad coins that have bad tokenomics. And you know, there's some coins out there that have way worse tokenomics than Dogecoin as far as inflation, and you know, they did really good last altcoin season anyways. And even with that, Dogecoin's chart, I mean, is a very bullish chart even with that. Now, a coin that has bad tokenomics, right, like Sandbox, the chart speaks for itself, right? You can see this is a very bad chart. We're putting in lower lows. We're at a super low here for 2025 compared to bear market of 2023. So Sandbox, crappy tokenomics. And again, it has crappy tokenomics, but it doesn't have any demand. Dogecoin has demand. Filecoin, crappy tokenomics, very inflationary, no demand, and you can see it looks horrible. So, hey, Cian, bro, I don't know why, you know, it's embarrassing that you got to come out here and waste your time hating on me in my live stream, right? If you know, you can go out and make your own videos and your own live stream. It's embarrassing you got to waste your own time, which is, in my opinion, the greatest asset, most valuable asset in this world, and come out here and just spread a lot of hate and false things in my live stream. Can you analyze official Trump? Oh yeah, my bad. I got you. I didn't forgot. Hold up. My bad, guys. I didn't see some of the... What'll be your bear case even with these charts looking bullish? I mean, my bear case will be Bitcoin. It'll probably be news driven, right? Something bad happened in the news, and Bitcoin breaking 88K, or breaking this structure here, breaking 88K and coming back here into the 70s. Let's see here. Oh, all right. So then explain to me, Sian, what on here is a scam? You're saying that I'm a scammer, right? You can defend yourself. What on here is a scam that I'm scamming? I'm literally going through charts here for altcoins that people have that have no connection to me, and you're saying that I'm a scammer. Pepe or Doge or a bank or Shiba? I'm interested to know which would you choose if you bank. Oh, you mean bonk, right? Before I answer that, let me check out here official Trump, because I know he asked me first here. We'll check out Trump, see how that's doing, and then I'll answer your question. Honest opinion. Yes, I mean Trump is doing really bad here, official Trump. I mean, we've been putting in new lows here every single the last two months at least. I mean, we're coming down here. We're having, you know, this could be a potential good time to buy if you're still bullish on this coin, because we're coming down here to the lows here from back in April when we bottomed out here. So we'll probably get a bounce here. So short term, I'm pretty bullish, but long term, until we break this type of structure, right? Because I know this coin went up much higher. Well, not it was launched like all the way down here. We will definitely get a bounce here, but it really needs to, you know, break a structure here and put in a higher low off that bounce. If not, we'll probably get a short bounce and then put in a new low or something. So still pretty bearish. So to answer your question about Shiba, Doge, and Bonk, and Pepe, I mean, in terms of X's, I would say Shiba. I'm not gonna lie. In terms of X's, even though Shiba is higher market cap than some coins, I think Shiba, for where it's at right now, I think it could give you some higher X's more than Dogecoin. The safer one obviously is Dogecoin. But Shiba right now on this chart, I think it's at a big critical point here. It's basically, it's gonna create a bottom here at its previous bear market resistance right there. So it holding this level is very good. I would just be patient, right? Shiba's been putting in a new low here each month, so I'll be patient to see how low it drops. But if it, for at least a couple weeks to a month or two, if it can consolidate here, then that's a good sign. So, yeah. But let's check out some more coins here. Bitcoin on 105. You used to tube years back. I still do YouTube. What do you mean, CN? I literally still do YouTube. Yeah, it's a pretty scary looking coin, right? No, I'm on the monthly. Possible cup in hand on Kato. I got you, bro. Kato, let's check out Kato here. It is looking like a cup and handle here on the weekly, right? We just can't put in a lower low, right? We can't, you know, have a big drop here and then break that. If that happens, then, you know, it's not a cup and handle. But we just can't break the lows here of 121. So we can possibly, I could see it coming down here a little bit further to retest this level 149, right? Fill in this gap here that we had a big bounce. So a good level here for Kato would be 149, 148. Probably be a good time to long. And if it's bullish, we'll bounce off of there. If we're bearish, we'll probably break that, and then we'll probably break our low. But so far, yeah, so far it's looking like a cup and handle, not gonna lie. You guys been killing it. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Shout out to everyone on here.
New subscriber.
Appreciate the subscriptions. Check out some more coins here that you guys got. Anytime, Crypto Cousins. By the way, guys, if you guys want a serious trading group, check out my trading group. It's the first link in the bio. I do signals like this, not just for spot, but for leverage trading. It's called Cryptotrader University. Check it out. And also, if you want to know the platform that I trade on, it's Unix. And I actually have a campaign with them right now. That's only special using my link, the second link in my bio. You get up to $300 worth of USDT, depending on how much you deposit. So definitely check it out. But let's check out Sui. We'll check out some of your other coins here too. Again, like I said, Sui, I believe it's in this pendant here, but it's bullish, right? I think this is a good time to buy as it's consolidating here. I mean, we can see with Sui here on the monthly, basically you had this beautiful God candle, right? This is a really good candle, and then the next 3 months we're just basically filling in that gap. So it's just as simple as that, right? This is why you never buy green candles, because you buy right here on the Sui hype. Well, you've been 1, 2, 3 months just coming down. Sui came down, it already came down like 32% from that. So, you know, but this is bullish because we're just filling in this gap here that we had for Sui. So, you know, we're 1, 2, 3. This could be the bottom right here, right? If not, we'll probably test 230, 218. I think that would be a good time to buy more Sui. So like I've been saying here for weeks now, there's a big chance Sui will test that $2 to $2.30 level. But either way, I'm buying. I think this is going to eventually break to the upside, break out of this to the upside. So yeah. Thoughts on Filecoin target? Filecoin target, probably 0. No, I'm just playing, but it is looking horrible here on the charts. So guys, I mean, I gotta admit, Filecoin, you know, it's way lower than it was in the bear market. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. The only thing that can really save Filecoin is demand and them turning their tokenomics, them basically fixing their tokenomics, right? And we can see a perfect head and shoulders play out right here for Filecoin too. You can see, you know, boom, boom, right? And then the second shoulder to the downside, we break that. And looking at some targets, I'll share here some bottom targets here for Filecoin, because we'll get the measured move here from the head and shoulders, right? We'll bring it here to the breakout. And yeah, man, I mean, it's not good. I mean, and so far it's been following that. It hasn't hit it yet, but the target here for Filecoin to the downside, it's around 88 cents, right? Taking that measured move here from the head and shoulders that played out here, that broke to the downside. It's about 88 cents around there. So not looking good. Again, the only thing that will save Filecoin is their tokenomics fixing and demand, right? Demand for the project. So yeah, just being honest with you guys. Shout out to you guys on YouTube. King V, appreciate it, bro. Adrian, NW, good evening, guys. Thank you guys for coming to YouTube. We already got 36 people on YouTube, man. You guys are killing it. Chainlink. Yeah, let's check out Chainlink. One of my favorite coins, one of my top holdings as well. I've been kind of procrastinating on getting Chainlink, more Chainlink, but I am looking to buy more at this level here. I think Chainlink will slowly come down like Bitcoin is. So we'll probably get like a boring price action, just slowly come down here to this target again, 618. So you see Chainlink here again, $11. Right, we kind of dipped in there and we came back up, so we wicked there, right? But you can see that the trend is down, right? The trend in the short term is trending down, and we see these wicks here. It's kind of creating this range here. So the range to 10 bucks, we're slowly going down to that range to make support there and then get a bounce, right? So I'll be patient with Chainlink too. I can see it coming down further. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to DCA at these levels, but It will definitely come down here to to $11 around there, to the golden pocket. So yeah. XRP XDC. I got you. Can you check out Mori, brother? What do you think about it? Mori, yeah, I'll check it out right after we check out XRP, which has been still holding up very well. I mean, XRP, it did come down here to 188, but it's been holding that $2 mark pretty well. On the weekly, you can see that ever since XRP hit here 336, we resetted that weekly RSI stochastic, and now we're looking to reset that money flow. So, you know, I believe XRP is just consolidating here. I think there's a lot of buyers down here, and I just don't see it breaking to the downside or falling hard. All right, I think this is just consolidating here. So I mean, it could drop further, possibly 187 again, but this is really bullish here for XRP in my opinion. Dogecoin. Hi, what's up, ZZ? I'm doing great. How about you? So let's check out Mori here for Adrian. We'll check out your other coins again too after. Mori. So this is Mori. Is this a new coin? It appears, did it come out in November 2024? Definitely doesn't look too good, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'll just be careful with this coin. You know, each week we've been putting a new low here. We lost support, and this is a very ugly candle. This is a very bearish candle where we have this huge pump and then we dump, right? This is a big pump and dump candle. So yeah, I mean, if you're trading this short term, like day trading, scalp trading, that's fine. I wouldn't just I just wouldn't hold on to this long term. This definitely doesn't look good, right? I mean, this is the type of coin where when it has a pump, that's when you want to short it, right? Maybe for a scalp trade, you can kind of see right here, right? Every time I had a pump, it was a great time to short it. So, you know, I'll just be careful with this coin. Don't worry, I'll check it out. I'll check out HBAR. Just please don't spam. I'm gonna check out your coins. Don't worry, guys. Merges from the east. What chain is Mori on? Let's see. See here. XDC. Yeah. Oh yeah, Tarza. Yeah, let's do Tarza. Yeah, he asked for it first. Let's take a look at Tarza. Yeah. Kind of looks like Jasmi in a way here. It lost that support, right? Now we're starting to drop. We got rejected right there. Now we're starting to drop again. But you know, I believe that, you know, this will be kind of like a cup and handle. I think I said this a couple streams ago, or it will get you rejected here. So this is a great short. But you know, this coin, it looks bullish. You know, it's in the cup and handle formation. We can still come down further, right, to 0.48 around here, and then on the second attempt, it'll break the resistance here, which is a lot of resistance right there. You can see for multiple weeks it couldn't break it. So, and on the stochastic on the weekly, we're very overbought. So, I would definitely wait on this coin, or you know, I'll definitely be looking to short it. I think there's more downside for this coin before it breaks that to the upside. And usually before it'll break that, you're going to see Bitcoin pump first. And then that's when you want to look to long, to buy it. Because there'll be a gap where this coin is kind of low and Bitcoin is pumping. And then if this coin is bullish, which I believe it will be, it'll start to pump eventually. But yeah. Let's check out HBAR. I think A asked for it. Diamond, what's up, sir? Diamond, thanks for coming to the live stream, man. I appreciate it. And thanks for joining the group, being my first member of the group. By the way, if you guys want to join a serious trading group, I'm posting a lot of my signals here. This is my group. It's the first link in the link in my bio. It's called Cryptotrader University. This is how a lot of my signals look like. So I have trading signals for leverage, for spot. We have a chat here. We have a trade so you can share your trades. I have my price predictions too, my past trades. Post them here. So, and I have a beginner basics section right here for people that are beginners, Fibonacci, indicators, a bunch of stuff here. So if you want to join a serious trading group, if you want to check out my signals for longing, for shorting, definitely check it out. Also, you know, I'm gonna be posting a lot of altcoins that are pretty low cap. Like I posted XCN and ZBCN before they pumped, and I have the proof right here in the group, some of my big calls. So, you know, right here, XCN. So XCN and ZBCN, I even have the dates right here. I posted it before they did like 20x or like 10x right here. So I buy alert, these are the coins I'm buying, and I posted them right there. I also posted right here the big drop from Bitcoin right to 74K. So definitely check it out. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Yeah, let's check out HBAR. Let's take a look at HBAR, which is a coin I did buy some more, even though I believe it's coming down lower. And I said this. I said, look, HBAR, following the market, it's probably going to come down to 11, 12 cents, right? Seeing Bitcoin drop. So I believe we'll have a slow drop to this level. Okay, if you see HBAR at 10, 11 cents, I think it's a great buy. So it's slowly going to drop, a Bitcoin dropping slowly. It's not going to be all at once. Right? It might take a couple weeks. Again, I feel like this summer we're going to get some boring price action. We'll slowly drop and then create a bottom and then bounce off of this level, because this is a very important level for HBAR, where it got heavy rejection right here. And it's also the 618 golden pocket. So I'm bullish on HBAR. I think you know, it has everything to come up here to $1.30. Looking at my price prediction, $1.30, $1.82 around there. So just my opinion. I never heard of that coin, DRT. It's on TikTok, you said? Yeah, Adrian, are you in the Telegram? There should be a link in the description. We got over 1,000 people on there, so definitely check it out. David, if you want to start trading, the platform I like is BitUnix, and you could definitely use BitUnix in Canada. If you use my link, which I'll put my link here for BitUnix, you'll get a big deposit bonus. So I'll put my link right here. But yeah, you can use this in Canada. It's KYC free, VPN free. This is the campaign I have right here for it. So you can get up to, and it's only using my link. They gave me this campaign because they like my streams. So shout out to BitUnix. But you can get up to 300 deposit. So definitely check it out. I'm definitely more bullish on the HBAR than Algo. I'm so bullish on Algrand, but HBAR is looking much more healthier than Algrand. Algrand is still kind of lagging behind. It's, you know, it's not as bad, right, that it was before, but I feel like HBAR is going to move faster here. You know, Algrand is going to take some time to really recover. But it's still bullish. I'm not going to lie. I still see Algrand doing well. I just think HBAR will do better. What will Algo go down to? So some good buying targets here for Algorand. You know, that 14, 15 cents level. It can definitely come down here again, right to 14 cents. Like I said, it's a slow bleed, right? Bitcoin's slowly coming down. I feel like it's a slow bleed. We're not going to drop there all at once. It might take, you know, a couple weeks, a month to get there. And then that could be the bottom right there, right? I'm showing the monthly because this is just a bigger picture I could fit in my video, well, my live stream, because it's vertical. But if you want to, I can look on the daily or the shorter time frames. I'm just showing the bigger picture here. What do you think ICP can go down to? Probably 0. But I'm just playing. We'll check out ICP. But yeah, I mean, ICP's, man, it's down a lot, right? I mean, it'll probably come down to 430 again, test that level again. So 430, 420 around here for ICP might be a good deal. Let's check out some more coins. Thank you, ZZ. Vchain? Do you mean VChain, or is that a different coin? Well, I could check out that coin if it's on TradingView. If it's on let me know if it's on TradingView. Polkadot, yeah, let's check out Polkadot. Anytime, Jeremiah. Let's check out Polkadot. Let's see how it's doing, because every time I look at it, it doesn't look too good. And last month we put in a new low for Polkadot. We put in a new low for Polkadot that it hasn't been since 2020. So, not too good. Not too good. I mean, we just don't know where Polkadot is going to bottom at. If it bottoms. It's just putting in a new low here every single year. Right? 2023. I mean, this is just not good here for Polkadot. You know, they really need to fix some things with the project for them to gain more demand. But it's Polkadot's at $3, guys. That's insane. It hasn't been in this $3 range since back in 2020 when it pumped here. So even in the bear market, it was around $4.40, $6. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not bullish on Polkadot. It doesn't hurt to, I mean, it's so low that it doesn't hurt to buy a little bit just in case it does recover. I mean, going to $6 is a 2x, right? But I believe there's a lot of coins that are going to kind of trap people and make them think they're going to go back to all-time highs when they might just go to halfway below, between all-time highs. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful with some of the coins. Polkadot could be one of those coins. It can kind of get you hyped when it's recovering again, and it might not go back to all-time highs. Shiba Inu, Vchain, thanks for your work. Anytime, statewide. Yeah, let's check out Shiba Inu and then we'll check out Vchain. How are you, bro? Marco, shout out to Marco. I'm doing great, man. How about you? Shout out to Sir Marco, one of my other subscribers. If you guys subscribe, by the way, you'll get a Sir in your name. Some cool stickers and some other cool things. I think Shiba is, man, Shiba, I think it's going to consolidate here. And then it's going to create a bottom here. I would just, you know, I can't 100% guarantee it, right? I don't know the future, but I'll wait a month or a couple weeks to kind of see it build a bottom here, right? Kind of see it consolidating here, where it basically had a lot of resistance here in the bear market. It couldn't break this. So now if it can't break this to the downside, then that's good. We're going to bounce hard from here, and eventually that'll be the higher low and the longer time frame here that we need for Shiba to ultimately, you know, recover and go up high. So I'm still bullish on Shiba, because Shiba, it had this pump right here, right? We broke through that bear market resistance level right there. That's the first good sign. Did we crash? Did we have a big crash? Yeah. But in this big crash, we have everything to hold that bear market resistance, which so far we are. So Shiba holding this again. Be patient. You don't want to buy it all at once. Just watch it. DCA, you know, do what you got to do. And if you can hold that, then it's very bullish.
New subscriber.
It's been a while. Great to see you live again. Petra, thank you, man. It's great to be back live. How have you been, by the way? Thanks for joining the fan club. What's the other coin again? I was going to check out VeChain, right? Vet. Am I bullish on Vet? I think Vet's kind of neutral. But I'm bullish on it. I just think it doesn't have the most bullish chart comparing it to some other coins. And man, if we lose this low, which it's looking like it, we can come back to like a 0.15 Vet, right? So it's kind of crazy. The good thing is that we resetted that stochastic RSI. We were very overbought. We're back to oversold. So, you know, these are the times, if you're bullish on Vet, these are the times to buy. Oversold stochastic. The thing is though, you know, when we're back here to overbought again eventually, that's really when you want to sell. Because that could be in a 1 month to 3 month time frame. That could be when Vet reaches all-time highs, right? And look at my price prediction here for VeChain. By the way, all my price prediction I'm gonna be posting in the group, my training group. You guys can join. But my price prediction here for VeChain, if it does recover, 64 cents to 94 cents. So I think VeChain is not gonna hit $1. I think it'll kind of tease $1, but it'll kind of be like XLM last cycle, or some other coins like Crow, I think too, that it got close to going to $1, but it topped out just slightly under. So it's from 60 cents to 94. I think that's where the top will be. Yeah. Hi, what's up, Rick? Thanks for joining the live stream. Let me scroll here to see who commented first here. Cosmos. We'll check out Cosmos. I do hold Cosmos. Very disappointed with it, because at some point in the bear market, it was looking pretty good, but then it broke its low here from 2023, and it's just been horrible since then, right? I mean, this looks like a ascending wedge here that we can break to the upside, but it doesn't mean this coin will recover, right? You know, this is a descending wedge here that eventually will probably break to the upside here for Cosmos. Right, it can't be it can't put in a lower low, right? And I think a great thing to do is kind of put in this downtrend here. So, you know, if Cosmos is probably going to pump here, break out of this, if it puts in a lower low right there, then it's probably over. I mean, we're probably going to go lower. So it cannot have a big rejection here at what was it, like three something? Right, around 586, around there, right? $5, $6 level. So that's what I would watch right there. It cannot have a break, big dump from that level. Zigzag, what's up, Pete? Thank you guys for coming to the live stream. Let's see some more coins you guys got. P, let me know what's your favorite RWA coin. Thomas says Bitcoin short at 107. I think you could take profits, but I do see Bitcoin slightly going down to 103, 102 level. So that's pretty good short. All right, let's see some more coins you guys got. Marco says, crypto market's doing my head in, bro. Hello, can you please check out Litecoin? Yeah, we'll check out Litecoin. I'm pretty excited for Litecoin too. I think at any time it's going to get an ETF, which would be great for Litecoin, right? But I mean, Litecoin's not looking too bad. I think if we were to drop a little bit lower here, with, you know, Bitcoin coming down, it'll probably come down to around 74, 74, 76 level. Right, so yeah, even if it comes down to those levels, it's not all that bad, because we're still in this this long-term ascending channel here, right? I mean, this multi-year ascending channel for Litecoin, as you can see right here. So it's still pretty bullish long-term here, right? As long as if you lose 68, then that's bearish, right? If we lose the uptrend of $68 Litecoin, we start breaking that, then we're bearish. But we're kind of in the middle here from the ascending channel. We're kind of in the middle, well, slightly lower, but kind of in the middle here. But I believe we'll hold this level and continue to the upside. So I'm bullish on Litecoin. I just think short term will probably come down with the market. And here we can see we're pretty oversold here on the monthly, which is a good sign. Because you want to buy when things are boring, when things are oversold, not talked a lot about. So I think Litecoin under 90 bucks is pretty good. And of course, guys, nothing here is financial advice, just my own opinion. Dog on Bitcoin chain. Is that on TradingView? Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Anytime, Marco. Solana, RSR. Well, check out Solana. Solana's been ranging here for, ever since it pumped up here into this range, but at least it's been holding the bottom here pretty well. And we were able to reset that stochastic. So this is a good thing. Your long term going on for Solana is we got very overbought here on stochastic money flow. We went even higher, but even coming down here and not losing that bottom, we were able to reset the stochastic. So now on the monthly, I do believe, and this is what you got to watch out for, next time we're overbought on the monthly for Solana will be when the high is. Doesn't mean the first time we make contact with that. It might take, just similar to right here. This is a great example. You see how Solana came up here to 210, and we were very overbought. Not even there. It was overbought when it got right here to $71. So when it got to 71 bucks, it was very overbought. But guess what? Even though it was overbought, that was in the top. It went to 210, still very overbought, and then it went even higher to 270. When it was around 270, it was showing the momentum to the downside. So that was a big red flag right there. But it just shows you that once we're overbought, it doesn't mean the top is in, right? We can go much higher. That's what I believe will happen here in the future. Solana is going to hit overbought again. But in that window, it could be 1 to 3 months. The top will probably be in for Solana, in my opinion. And some targets here, around, I believe it can go to about 600 to 1,000 even. So I'm very bullish on Solana. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Anytime. Sorry, I can't gift you yet. I've been restricted for some reason, trying to sort it out. No, it's all good, Marco. It's all good. I don't know why would they restrict someone for gifting? It's weird. But that's what I noticed. TikTok's been super strict lately. Even with my live streams too, I gotta be careful. Yeah, this is the monthly chart. And thank you. I'm definitely gonna be streaming more often too, especially now since I put up my my trading group. I'm gonna be doing more live streams and talking about the signals and all those things that I post in the group. Ondo, XCN. What was the coin I missed? Let me see here if I can scroll. Comment the coins if you're still here for me to check them out. Well, we'll check out Ondo in the meantime. We'll see, take a look at Ondo, see how it's doing. Ondo 74 cents. It's been holding pretty well, but we can see Ondo. It will definitely probably slowly fall down to 68, right? 68, 69 cents. So I still think Ondo's bullish. As long as it doesn't lose that low right there, right? 60 cents. You know, it's looking like a descending wedge here to where, you know, we're probably going to slowly fall down, right? Get everyone scared. You know, this is the bear market. This is everything. And then, you know, kind of break out of the descending wedge, which is usually a bullish pattern. Only thing is when we do break out, we can't put in the higher low, right? We got to break this eventually. We got to, you know, break out of it. We'll probably get resistance, put support, and then break out of that. So RSR, yeah. Got you. RSR, let's check out RSR. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. You guys been killing it. We already got 12K on YouTube. I mean, 1K. RSR is another coin that I'm bullish on. But we'll see some targets here if we do drop further for RSR. I'm also liking the monthly, right? We were able to reset that monthly stochastic. So I'm definitely liking that for RSR. It's just a matter of, you know, when we're looking here, you know, if you go here on the daily, the VPVR right there. See, there's a lot of liquidity right here, so it's a good drop here for RSR. And I can see it coming back here to around 4.038, right? Testing that low right there, this low point of control right here. So with the market coming down in this rejection right here for RSR, I see it breaking the low right there, coming down here to 0.039, 0.40, 0040. So I think that'll be a good time to buy, which is not a bad deal here for RSR. I still believe it'll continue this uptrend to the upside. So, you know, it's definitely a coin I'm patient on buying more, because I do believe it'll break out at some point. Brett, can you chart DOT? Yeah, well, DOT, I already did DOT, but you know, DOT's not looking too good. Like I said, my target for DOT is around 88 cents. Was it DOT? Yeah, I think it was DOT. Let me see if it was DOT here, because I know it was a coin similar to DOT. Oh no, it was a different coin. I think it was Filecoin. Yeah, it was Filecoin. But yeah, I'll just stay away from DOT. I don't think it's you know, we're putting in a low here each month. So I mean, Polkadot, if you're still bullish on this, doesn't hurt to buy here at the lows. I mean, we haven't been this low since before 2020 right there. So there's no signs, there's no signs that this coin will recover. If it does recover, I don't expect DOT to break its all-time highs. If it does recover, it's probably going to go somewhere in between, possibly $14, and then that'll be the top, right? $14 to $18. And this is the thing you guys got to understand. A lot of these coins, they might do a halfway recovery, right? They'll get everyone hyped. Oh yeah, Polkadot's, you know, and then it'll probably top out somewhere in between. So just you know, just something to understand. But yeah, if you're bullish on DOT, you know, it doesn't hurt to buy these lows, because these are pretty big lows. I mean, DOT going to $6 is a 2x right there. Brett, yeah, let's check out Brett. Yeah, I'll check out Filecoin. I think my target's 88 cents. Well, I'll check it out again. So here we got Brett. We can see, my opinion on Brett. I mean, this is a great example. I think there's another coin that I covered that looks exactly like this. I think Sui. Yes, Sui. If you look at Sui here, it looks very similar to Brett because it had a really bullish recovery, right? This is a really bullish candle on the monthly. And then guess what happens in the next 3 months? Guess what happens, right? We basically fill in those gaps, right? Boom, boom, boom. And now we're testing this level right here. So this is why you never buy green candles again. You never buy green candles. Now this could be the low. If Brett is bullish, this could be the low. Or we can test this for a double bottom, which would bring Brett to possibly 0.31. I'm still bullish on Brett. I think it's coming down here, but I think it'll either double bottom or put in the higher low right here. 0.32, 0.31. So I'm liking Brett. If this was bearish, this would still be down here hard. It'll be testing the lows here and putting in some new lows. So I'm not calling for 50% more in altcoins. I don't think we're in a bear market. It's not strange because every coin is not the same, right? So there are some coins that will survive based on the charts. Some coins will not survive. But that's what I'm saying. Like Filecoin, right? This bull market, this bull market is not for all coins, right? There's gonna be coins that survive, and then there'll be coins that probably won't survive, like a Filecoin. My target is 88 cents because we have this clear head and shoulders. We get the measured move here. Put it here to the breakout to the downside. That's like around 88 cents, 88. All right, 80 to 88 cents. So, and again, this coin it just might fall like a falling knife. It might never even come back. But when we look at other coins, obviously Ethereum looks very bullish, or even Cardano. And this is Sandy channel, right? This very bullish structure. You think Bitcoin could drop down to 92, 95 before going to... Yeah, I mean, I've been saying that for a couple streams ago. But seeing seeing Bitcoins drop to 98K, I honestly think that could be the bottom. Seeing how the price action right here, where we had that drop to 98K, I honestly I believe that could be the bottom right there. And we're just filling this gap here, possibly test 103, right? 103 level, 102, and then if we didn't have this major recovery right here, then yeah, I was aiming for 95. Yeah, I mean, because like we had this bullish recovery. Now we're filling in this gap here. We're actually trying to hold the level right here to where we opened 2 months ago. Right? If we're able to hold this level, we're very bullish. So it's not too surprising that Bitcoin's coming down to this level. You can see right there. Man, you guys been killing it. I forgot to check Bitcoin dominance here. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. Sorry if I missed any gifts. I'm pretty sure Bitcoin dominance is up. Yeah, look at that. Bitcoin dominance is up so far. So yeah, I mean, guys, this is the key to altcoin season. Bitcoin dominance, it's still dominating for years. It's been dominating. Could it be Q4 of this year? I mean, my target is Q4, Q1, Q2 of 2026. Well, Q4 this year, but when we look at total 3, and I talked about this already, You look at total 3 on the 6 month. Wow. Okay. So far, right? Because look, we closed here a couple days ago on the 6 month on the total 3. So far, we're following history right here, right? I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So far, it's only a couple days in, but so far we're red. So this is why I'm definitely feeling more bullish for 2026, because if we do close red here like we did right here, we do close red here, then 2026 will most likely will break out of this bullish pendant to the upside. You see, so. But who knows? Maybe we'll break out of this Q4 this year. For that to happen, we'll have to, you know, do something like that, which is possible. But there's a lot of factors here to be bullish for going into 2026 at least. Even the, you know, this candle right here, the yearly candle for total 3. You can see how we have, you know, green, 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 red, green, green. Most likely we close red. We have 5 months, 30 days left. If we close red, then that means we're, you know, we're going to be in the same level for the rest of this year or lower. That means altcoins keep coming down for the rest of the year. A lot of altcoins that aren't good don't make it. And then 2026, when we do break out of this, the altcoins that survive will break to new all-time highs. And I can see that happening because there's a lot of hype for the rest of this year. And, you know, with this happening, a lot of people are going to quit or sell their coins and kind of get out of the market. And then that's really when the market will pump, when people start, majority of people start to quit. So Nico, what's up, Nico? Research coin, what is it called? RSC. What's up, Blaze? Subscribe to our YouTube, starting from the ground up. You got a YouTube channel? I'll check it out. Just send me the link in my messages. I'll definitely check it out. But then when we look at the yearly for Bitcoin, we can see here on the yearly, maybe Q4 really is when we really go all out, right? We have 1, 2, 3 red, 1, 2, 3 red, and then 1, 2, 3 most likely red. So doesn't mean that beginning of 2026 we're gonna just straight dump, but for sure 2026 we're gonna be dropping. So I believe Q4 of this year and Q1, Q2 of 2026 most likely will be the best times to sell. Anytime, ZZ. Anytime, I appreciate it. But let me know what coins you guys been buying, what coins you guys been accumulating. I've been buying some Caspa. What was it? What did I buy? I bought some Caspa, HBAR. I think some other coin, I forget. Casper. Not Caspa with a K. That's the coin. Gala and Sand. You've been buying Gala and Sand? Man, I haven't bought Gala. I still hold my Gala. I just haven't bought it in a while. No, Caspa. Yeah, Caspa with a K. I'm bullish on Caspa, so I think Caspa is one of the most underrated coins out there. But I'm very bullish on its fundamentals. You know, it's a coin that kind of came out of nowhere in the bear market. What does the HBAR chart look like? HBAR, in my opinion, the chart, it looks bearish short term, but bullish, super bullish long term. Like I said, I see HBAR slowly bleeding here, falling down to around 11 cents, right? In the golden pocket, maybe 10 cents. But that's very bullish long term. I see it building support there and then bouncing off, right? Right now it's holding that 14 cents level, but I can see HBAR coming down here to 10, 11 cents. Which is good because we're flipping that bear market resistance right there from 2024. We'll flip that. We'll have a big catapult to the upside. So I'm very bullish. And let me know if there's any more coins you guys want to check out. I'll check out some coins here. Zepic. What time frame? What do you mean what time frame? Probably like the weekly, monthly. A lot of you guys are asking for Zepic. Yeah, we'll take a look at Zepic. See how that's doing. Because it did come down a bit here. We'll see some targets here to where Zepic can come down to. But you know, we can see it's most likely gonna find support here. I would just wait at least 2 more weeks, right? If you wait 2 more weeks and Zepic is consolidating in this level, and that's a good sign. If not, if we're testing these lows, if we lose this low in a week or two, then we're probably going to come down here to 0.21, which you know, so far Zepic is down. So far it's down like 52%. Coming down here will be down 69-70%. So I mean, even if it does that, it's still bullish, right? We're still in this mega uptrend for Zepic. Again, these pullbacks are normal in the crypto space. Doesn't mean that the coin is dead. It just means that it's just pulling back, right? It's filling in these gaps here from this God candle that it had. So, no, I mean, how long you anticipate turnaround in alts to more bullish frame? Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, Q4. So I believe, you know, going into September, October, I think that's the time frame. Q4.
New subscriber.
You know, I'm looking forward to selling Q4, selling all my crypto Q4, Q1 of 2026, and Q2 possibly. That's my time frame. And again, if you guys want to join a serious trading group, I'm gonna be posting all my sells, all my buys in my trading group, Cryptotrader University. I created it. But here I'll post all my signals. My signals are very simple. They kind of look like this. So you have the price, entry, ladder and prices, target prices. Right. I also post my price predictions here as well. So definitely check it out. First link in the bio. We'll take a look here at Say, which is had a really nice pump here recently. We just got to see here if Say breaks out of this downtrend here eventually. Let's see some of the targets here, resistance targets. You can see we're probably going to get a lot of resistance here at 40 cents, which is, you know, it's still a 2x from where it's at right now. The only reason why it's having a resistance here is because we had a support here before in the past, right? This 30-cent level. We had a big bounce there. That's why we're getting resistance there. But I see Say eventually breaking out of that and then finding resistance at 40 cents. So I'm pretty bullish on Say. I think this is a good price action here. And you know, I do see Say kind of doing like an inverted head and shoulders. You know, we have right there head. We're probably gonna go to 40 cents again, put in a shoulder, and then break out of that. So, you know, what I mean is, so like I showed you the downtrend here for Say again, right? What I see Say doing, which is a bullish pattern, is boom, right? We put the head right there. Probably get a resistance right there. Bear trap, the second shoulder, and then we break out. Kind of something like that, right? So. No, it's not. It's a serious trading group. So if you want to join it, check it out. It's the first link in the bio. But yeah, I do post my signals for spot, leverage, some market updates, price predictions. You know what I mean? But yeah, you guys been killing it. I'll be going live again tomorrow, guys. So tomorrow I'll be going live during the midday. I don't know if there's any big things going on tomorrow, but I'll be going live tomorrow midday, and I'll be doing some live trading. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna be doing some live scalp trading. So if you guys want to do some scalp trading, or follow me on tomorrow scalp trading, because like I don't want to do scalp trading right now because the market is off, right? But tomorrow for sure. I've been trying but can't register for Bit Unix for the life of me. What do you mean you can't register? You can sign up for Bit Unix. It's VPN free and KYC free. If you got any questions, just let me know. And you also gotta, I have my campaign here. If you use my link, you get a special campaign where you can get up to 300, I mean literally $300 to deposit. And again, you can put it in and then withdraw it, right? And just have house money. So it's free money. This is one of the best campaigns out there that they gave me in July 6th. But you can get 300 bucks. So thank you, Nate. Thanks for subscribing, bro. I appreciate it. Yes, I did everything to sign up, but then it does not send me the code to my email. Did you put in the right email? Did you put in a typo? Oh, I gotta check out your junk. Check out your spam. It might be that, Crypto Cousins. So on your email, go to your spam or your junk or wherever. It might put it in there automatically, depending on what email you have. You know, I think Gmail, Outlook, they all do this. So check your junk, because it might be the email might be sent there. I did check my spam every time it looks for the code they sent me, but it's not there. Really? Yeah. And you double check your email? There's like no typos? There's no typos, right? That's strange. I'll definitely I can actually check it out with them. You know, if you don't mind sending me your email and a message, I can check it out with them, because I have connection to one of the guys that works there. So I'll ask them, you know, if this person is trying to sign up, this is their email. You know, if you can help me out to help them out. So if you don't mind sharing them, you could send me the message here, you know, to my TikTok, the email, and then I'll send them a message. So right here on TikTok, so you know, this is my official TikTok. My tag will always be, by the way, _ Sir Lewis, which is this one. And then you can just send me a message, which it should be open for you to send me a message. I figured this is the best way. Always understand though, I will never DM first, right? So if someone's trying, like you probably heard this, and I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of scammers that have my name, my profile, that's probably gonna message you first. Understand that I'll never message first, right? That's the #1 rule. I'll never DM first. But yeah, Bit Unix is really good. I mean, you don't have to do KYC, and you can get up to like 100 100x leverage plus. As you can see right here, I'm on Unix. I might look for some trades here, some Scalp trades. We'll see. Can you look at Jasmi? Is it dead? Sure. Jasmi. I want to say it's dead. I want to say it's dead yet. But no, I mean, you see here what Jasmi is. Right, we had this huge God candle here, which is a good sign. We come down to fill in that gap, and then when we come back up, we get rejected from that support that we had in the past. So now we're slowly coming down. So I believe we're just in this pennant here. Test that range and then eventually break it on the second attempt. So that's what I see Jasmi doing here. Even if we go on the weekly, again, we're not going to break this on the first attempt. Usually that never happens. The good thing for Jasmi is that it's putting in a higher low, right? We're not breaking the lows here. We're putting in a higher low here. And on the second attempt, whether it's, you know, whenever it is, we'll definitely break it. So the good thing is on the weekly, it's resetting that stochastic from overbought, which we were right here. See, that's the thing. When we came to break it on the first attempt, we were very overbought on the weekly. So getting rejected there, we're resetting that stochastic. We're resetting that stochastic, putting in a higher low, getting that stochastic low, so then we can just skyrocket off of that and just break through that door right there. So I want to say it's dead. It's not as bullish as other altcoins, but it's still pretty bullish compared to some other altcoins out there. My sign up code for a Unix. Let me check out here for you. Let me actually click on my link. It's the second link in my bio, but I'll show you. I'll tell you the sign up code. Yeah, try to find it. Actually, I can find it on my other phone. Let's see here. All right, let me try to find the sign up code.
New subscriber.
Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Okay, I got it. So it's A41G. So that's the sign up code right there. She got it right here. You see that right there? A41G. A41G is my my code for Unix. And again, if you guys use my referral code, you guys will get a big sign-up bonus only using my code. You'll be able to get this big sign-up bonus with my campaign. They gave me till July 6th, so definitely take advantage of that. It's basically free money. And again, you can deposit it and then withdraw it. You don't have to keep it on here. Right? Deposit, get the 300 bucks, then you can withdraw it. Right, all depends on what you want to do. Yeah. So yeah, if you use that, you know, you'll be able to do this. So if it's easier, you can click on my link. It's the second link in my link bio. So you click on my link bio, it's the second link that says Bit Unix. Or you can just use that code. I think when you click on the link, it'll put in the code automatically. But if you want to manually do it, then you can put the code A41G, I believe. Anytime. Yeah, I'm using TradingView right now, but when I'm trading, I use Bit Unix. So, you know, if you guys got any questions about Bit Unix, just let me know too. I might make a video, a guide on Bit Unix, because I'm gonna tell you right now, Bit Unix has the best layout setup. Like, it's insane. They have TradingView on their platform, but you can have up to 16 windows, multiple like altcoins. So like you can have Bitcoin up. What I like to do, I'll tell you my setup. I like to have it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm scalping or swing trading. Crespo, what's up, Crespo? Thank you, man. I appreciate all the gifts. It's been a while since I got a dolphin. Shout out to Crespo Crypto. But what I like to do is I'll have like the 30-minute, 15-minute, the 5-minute, and then the 1-minute here. So that's usually when I'm scalp trading. I'll have something like that, and then I'll be looking at. What's great too is that, you know, let's say I do something here, or I put in a line here, boom. It also goes on the other charts. So you see right here on the 1-minute, and then when you want to change it, it changes on the other charts. So again, it's a great layout. Very simple too. But let me see, is there any coins out there that's worth trading right now? How we looking? Bitcoin 102.5. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I've been looking here. 103, 102. That's been my target for Bitcoin. But I believe it'll slowly go down there. All right, so it's not going to be a drop instantly to that level. And we can see right here. I mean, Bitcoin, it came down here on the monthly. You can kind of see we filled in this gap here. So if you do hold this level, we're very bullish here. But I see it coming down here to 103 at least. Right? Some people are saying lower targets, but you know, when you look at the weekly, you know, Bitcoin doing this slowly, it's definitely gonna bring that stochastic down, which we were very overbought. But if we continue to be bullish, we'll get a bounce here at the top part right there. So, want to talk to you about a new project, legit utility. I'll pay you for your time. Sure, if you want to talk to me, just message me on here, and I'll send you my official Telegram if you use Telegram. But yeah, just be the first one to message me. And always understand, I'll never DM first. I'll never message you first. But yeah, just send me a message here, and then I'll send you my official Telegram. Thoughts on Velo on the chart? Let's take a look at Velo right now. I got 49K as a nice correction point before the next leg up. Oh, you think we're going to 94K? I was saying 95K, and I was very surprised at how Bitcoin had a bullish bounce here at 98, right? It was a really bullish bounce. But yeah, I mean, we can still go to 95K, even 92. Take a look at Velo. Oh, Velo's not looking too bad. Definitely not looking too bad here. I mean, since the bear market, we've been in this nice uptrend. You just got to watch a head and shoulders here, right? If we have a head and shoulders, we break this downtrend, this uptrend, and we're probably going to have a big drop here to this level. So, you know, just watch something like this, right? Where we have the pump, second shoulder, and then break. we do that, then we're gonna have a big drop for Velo. But so far, not bad. I mean, so far Velo has been it. You know, it pulled back, reset it. That's stochastic on the monthly. You see that? But it's still holding this higher level, so it's still in an uptrend. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Yeah, Harry, you can give me a signal. So Velo's not looking too bad. It's looking pretty good. Nice lower high, low structure on the daily. For what, Bitcoin? I want to see Bitcoin ETH again. Let me see how it's looking. So it is coming down. So, you know, not surprising. I still think the low is in here for Bitcoin ETH. But I've been saying, yeah, we're probably going to come down, fill in this gap here, which we have. So, you know, this coming down here to this level might be a good time to buy ETH. But ETH's been holding it pretty well. We might just have a bull flag here to, you know, 2100 for ETH. You're buying Solana ETF launch tomorrow? Man, I didn't even know that. Solana's gonna have an ETF launch tomorrow? Man, I guess I've been living behind under a rock or something. I didn't hear about this. Oh, supposedly. Solana Rex Osprey ETF launch. Oh, okay. I definitely didn't hear about this. I don't know if it'll be you know, the beginning of altcoin season, but look it up. All right, I will for sure. But man, I mean, that's great. You know, that's great for Solana. Hopefully we get more ETFs rolling out, right? Litecoin. Her Dogecoin is possibly getting ETF soon. Can you chart big time, please? And any price targets. Big time. I remember this coin. I just forgot about it. Big time right here. Not too good. Not too good, right? Oh, I take out this song. Oh my gosh. You think it'll be the sell the news event? Yeah, I mean, big time it's just been in this big time downtrend here. You know, we put in the lower high 2024. I mean, I'll probably bounce off of this, right? Possible double bottom here, but if we do bounce off of this, and we retest that downtrend again, putting in a lower high, then I mean, this is gonna go much lower. So do something like that. So this is a coin I would not bet on. I mean, I would just wait to see if it can break a structure, right? Break out of this downtrend and kind of change its life around. But I mean, since then, since it came out, it's just been putting in new lows. 2025 a new low, 2024 a new low. So you know, you want to see a change of structure here, breaking these past lower highs here, right? Especially this right here. I'm on the weekly. Yeah, I mean, this is the only way it can really flip bullish is, you know, breaking out of this downtrend and flipping this as support. You guys been killing it, almost at 30k likes. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the likes, guys. And shout out to everyone on here that are still in the crypto market. Man, this bull market's been shaking out a lot of people out, right? Slowly, but it's just, I feel like it's shit, especially if we don't have altcoin season or a breakout season this year. So, I mean, there's not going to be a lot of people. Everyone is going to quit. Which, the more that happens, the more bullish we are, in my opinion. Bitcoin dominance. I mean, Bitcoin is dominating. We're at 65%. Do you think Crespo, I want to hear Crespo's thoughts. Do you think we can come up here to 70% for Bitcoin dominance, right? 70, 72, around there. Which would be basically the highs here from 2021. February 2021. Do you think we can hit that again? Which I'm pretty sure will be a big, if we do hit that, be a big resistance level. XLO, check it out. I got you, bro. Right, we can see here in the 3 months. So Bitcoin dominance, it doesn't have any, you know, it's not confirmed the top yet. I mean, it's still very strong here. XLO. I can't find it here. When I think Bitcoin dominance is going to hit 70%. Yeah, I mean, it could possibly be this summer with altcoins dumping more. You know, Bitcoin can have a shoot up to 120k, 150k, with altcoins kind of lagging behind. That's the scenario where I see it touching 70%. So maybe August, September, we can have a scenario like that. But I'm not saying we will get that high, right? I mean, we can top out here a little lower, like 68, 69, depending on where Bitcoin is. But I mean, the fact that Bitcoin hasn't hit 120k, 150k yet makes me think we're going to go much higher here in Bitcoin dominance. LCX long term. Seriously, bro, you're a real gem. One of the few that care and take time to help others. Appreciate you. Marco, man, thank you, man. That really means a lot. That means a lot, bro. I appreciate it. And yeah, guys, like, this is why, you know, I love live streaming. I love talking to you guys about crypto, sharing my honest thoughts here. And, you know, that's just, I just want to help you guys out and really look at crypto and the market in a different perspective, right? Because I know there's a lot of big things happening out there with the media, and, you know, it's just a lot of distractions. I think some of the best things to do is really just get out of the social media thing, right? Instagram, Facebook, and all these things is definitely one of the best things to do to kind of get the distractions out of your way. Yeah, it could be earlier. Yeah, it's looking likely, right? And I mean, we can see a big reason, logical reason why Bitcoin dominance has been dominating. Obviously, Bitcoin, the ETFs, Bitcoin's kind of been the spotlight, and the ETFs, in my opinion, has kind of not depegged, but kind of put Bitcoin on its own island, right? Where last cycle, the last cycles, we had Bitcoin, and then that would transfer into the altcoins with the when Bitcoin was pumping up. Now with Bitcoin on its own island and its ETFs and all that, it's kind of separated it from altcoins in a way. So I do have some LCX. I'm bullish on it, even though it dumped a lot here. If it can hold this level, right? This is a big level, big point of control that we came here to revisit again. And yeah, I think this is an opportunity. It's not guaranteed that it'll hold this level. So, you know, you can wait a couple weeks, maybe a month or two. And you know, in waiting 2 months, if you kind of see it consolidate here and do something like that, then that's a good sign. And the reason why I say wait 1 or 2 months is just to be on the safe side. Because if you know, you maybe wait a month and we put in a new low, you wait another month, new low. Well, you know, instead of buying right there, you know, it's definitely a better time to buy if you believe this coin will recover. But you know, I'm definitely bullish on this, you know, to kind of have this nice rounding out here to the upside, especially being very oversold. So no BS, you're honest and tell the truth. No one else does that no one else does that for real, brother. And man, thank you for the love, Marco. Appreciate all the love, man. This is it really makes me happy to live stream here. And thanks for being a subscriber too, by the way. And then, I mean, this is awesome, guys. I can't wait to experience this crypto bull run with you guys. I mean, this is gonna be crazy. I mean, when we're getting 100+ viewers on here, that's gonna be your sign, right? That's gonna be your sign that we're most likely gonna be near a top. Because I remember this last time, you know, during the meme coin craze during, I think, 2023, 2024. I mean, I had a lot of people on here. I had over like 200+. So I believe, you know, a great top signal will be when we get a lot of people on here. And it's not just for me, it's for everyone. There's a lot of people, big people out there in crypto. Once you start seeing them getting a lot of views and viewers in the live streams and just a lot of views in general on YouTube, that's a great top signal right there. Got some gold. What's gold's tag? I forgot. I know it's X. Is it XAU? I'll search it up here. Just let me know the official tag. You think it's not gonna happen? Well, it's already been happening for Bitcoin. I mean, this is a bull run for Bitcoin. It's just that all coins are lagging behind. It's just, I feel like this bull run is just kind of stretched out more than the last ones. Right here, when Bitcoin was taking off, altcoins was lagging behind too, right? It's not like altcoins was keeping up with Bitcoin. That's why when you look back here on Bitcoin dominance, you see Bitcoin was just outperforming altcoins. It was moving like an altcoin before altcoins were moving like an altcoin. And I think that's happening the same way here. It's just kind of stretched out. It's much more mature. It's kind of stretched out. And it's not as like, it's not as volatile and fast. You know, it's taking more years and more time, in my opinion. But I think this the biggest difference too is I think a lot of altcoins will not go to their all-time highs. A lot of them will maybe go halfway to their all-time highs and not survive. Obviously, a big reason for that is because we have so many altcoins now compared to the last altcoin, the last bull market. There's so much more crypto projects out there. Can you chart Aave? Yeah. It's funny too. I think there's like a meme. There's like a meme of like, well, what if Trump and Melania would have never launched their meme coin? And it shows like this utopia in the crypto market. But honestly, I think even if they didn't launch a meme coin or whatever, I think we would have still had something similar, right? We would have definitely had a pullback. But I mean, Avi's looking great. I mean, this is a great looking coin here. I'm very bullish on Aave. I think this is a, you know, Ethereum doing well. I mean, this coin is gonna outperform Ethereum. It's just that Ethereum is gonna move first, right? Yeah, it was a disaster, right? I mean, especially Melania. You know, the Trump for the first couple of days, I think, or like the, you know, the first time when it was launched, it was doing really well. And I think when Melania came out, that kind of took away the momentum for Trump and, you know, the other coins. But I'm loving Aave here. I mean, we had a nice bounce off the 618, right? Look at that nice wick. So this definitely looks like a bottom here. This looks like a bottoming tail here for Aave. Yeah, man, some targets for Aave. Possibly see 1,300, 1,400. Just some possible targets here for Aave. Putting in some new all-time highs. Its previous all-time high, it hit 684. And it has a very bullish structure, so I have no doubt in mind it will put in some new big all-time highs. Left brain, thank you, bro. Thank you for the heart. You're waiting for 70. Why do you think it's going to 75 bucks? I definitely don't think Aave is going to 75 bucks. Zach, what do you think we're related, bro? What makes you think that? But tomorrow, guys, I will be doing a live stream. I have off tomorrow, so I can do a live stream midday. So I'll be looking here at some coins to possibly scalp trade or trade here. You know, doing some day trading or some, looking at some altcoins here on Unix. So stay tuned for that. Put a notification bell so you guys know when I go live tomorrow. Let me check out some coins here. Maybe there's some good plays here. Why everything is down? Oh, it's Bitcoin dominance, right? Bitcoin's coming down and altcoins are dumping more, causing Bitcoin dominance to go higher. You know, Bitcoin dominance is just, it's been dominating. I'm thinking Aave will go to 573 and 785. Yeah, I mean, I gave my targets for Aave. These are just my targets for the top, right? I mean, if it goes to those, I definitely see it going to those levels. Definitely doesn't hurt to take profits, right? But I see the top being around 1,375, 1,400. So. Arbitrum is, what happened with Arbitrum and Robinhood? I heard some news about that. Is Robinhood using Arbitrum? Yeah, I talked about Zepic's pullback. I said, you know, wait a couple weeks to see if it kind of builds some support around this level of 3. If not, it's going to go to 21. Michael, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for the hearts. I heard you talk about LCX. I'm down about 30K in it What's your price prediction? Wow, you're down 30K. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it because it is down a lot, right? I think, you know, LCX, if it does bottom, it's definitely going to bottom in this point of control level right here. So, you know, I'm bullish on LCX. If you wait about 2 months, if it can consolidate here, it's a good sign. Okay, now looking at some targets for LCX. I mean, looking at some realistic targets. Let's see here. You know, we could possibly see here 63 cents. I mean, we hit this level pretty accurately here, right? It's 41 cents, 40 cents on the 0.38. If we do recover here, we bounce off of here, we can hit 64, 63 cents. Which is not bad. I mean, that's like a 6x from where we are right now, so it doesn't hurt to take profits around that level. Gold's about to go nuts. You think gold's gonna pump? Thank you for the gifts. Shout out to Michael. Punky says he thinks gold is topped. It's where it's on distribution. Yeah, I mean, could be, right? I mean, if we don't have any big news regarding war or anything, possibly gold can start coming down. Just One says, can you really make a living trading Bitcoin like this? Don't take half your profits. I have a family, can't risk it on crap coins. Only crypto I would ever buy is Bitcoin, and I treat it like gold. Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, there's a lot of traders that make a living like this. It's just, it takes a lot of money to make money, right? So, you know, they usually have a big portfolio they're trading with that makes them a good amount of profits. And yeah, obviously, depending where you live, you know, you gotta pay your taxes. But if you live in a good area, good place, I don't think it's like 50%. I think it's lower. Really, man? We look the same, really? No way, man. Sui thoughts? I think Sui is a great coin. I think this coin it's really gonna be like the Solana this cycle. I think right now it's kind of in this pendant, kind of in the middle of this pendant, so we'll probably come down lower, right? Eventually we'll break out to the upside. So I think, you know, Sui below $3 is a good deal to accumulate. Because this coin, I think this coin is gonna go to double digits plus. I mean, the top of here was $5, but this coin has everything to go to $10 beyond that. I'll do a Sui price prediction here. I'm kind of curious. I don't think I've done one yet. Nah, I mean, you can see right here, that was a perfect level right there to take profits. Yeah, I mean, some of the sweet targets here, like I said, 11 double digits, $11 to $15. I think it's a good time to take profits for Sui. Not saying it will go higher, but I could see it topping around there, around $15. If I ask one thing, to trust me. I gotta see a photo of you then. Trump coin is probably definitely not good. I mean, based on the charts, Trump coin it's down a ton. I'm not saying this won't recover, but you can see the chart right here. It's definitely not looking good. We'll probably get a bounce, but I definitely don't think this is going to change around. Oh, it's on your profile. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Let's see if Zach looks like me, guys. We're here on YouTube. He's saying he looks like me. Don't worry, I won't post you on the put you on the live stream. Punk, my bad, bro. I got you. Bro, you literally have one video. You literally have one video here. Alright, let's take a look at ICP. Not looking too good, right? But again, the best times to buy is when we're extremely oversold. You know, it's down a ton here. Never chase green candles. It's down 76. Basically came down to 80%. It's not a bad time to buy, not financial advice, but if we can hold this level, we can consolidate and flip this level as support, putting in a long-term higher low, then, you know, eventually we'll do something like that. But it's going to take a while. You know, I expect ICP to be a slow mover, meaning there's going to be a gap before ICP really takes off. You're going to see Bitcoin and other altcoins take off first. So I want to say ICP is dead. It's just, it's down a ton here, but it's not dead, right? We can still consolidate here. I would wait a couple weeks to see it forming support here and not just falling like a falling knife. Wiz, shout out to Wiz for being my number 15 fan in the fan club. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Sniff, how did you lose all your money, bro? Oh, your video? I'll check out your video. Let's see the video here. Let's see here. Let's see if Zach looks like me.
It's not funny. Okay, I got a boner right now.
Hopefully you guys can't hear this. I mean, I could barely see you. But yeah, I mean, I guess from this...
Boner right now.
I guess a little bit, right? It's not the best lighting, but... hopefully you guys didn't hear this video. Chill Guy. Let's check out Chill Guy. Let's see how it's doing here. I know I had a pump recently, right? Thank God I got a pension. Yeah, I mean, Chill Guy looks good. It had a bounce here. I wish I had a full chart here for Chill Guy. You know, I had a bounce. We're just coming down to fill in that gap, and we're getting a bounce here exactly where we were getting resistance. So this is good so far for Chill Guy. Surprisingly, this looks pretty good. It just needs to hold this level, put in the higher low, and then we'll be ready. I mean, we can definitely fall down lower, but I believe Chill Guy will definitely be a survivor here based on this chart. I don't know why my computer's been so slow lately. I definitely gotta get a new one. You even have the same mole as me? That's insane, bro. That is insane. Who knows? Maybe you're my brother. Lewis, when I first up to you, I had 70K in the bank. Now I have 2K. Sniff, man, I don't believe you, bro. I do not believe you. You had 70K, now you got 2K. Is Cold Wallet also able to hold cash balance? Not really. I mean, you can hold USDT, which is cash, which is the, you know, but it's not, you know, it's not like a cash balance. It's just a stable coin. But yeah, you can hold USDT, which is $1 in a Cold Wallet. And it depends, right? You can hold USDT on Ethereum blockchain, on Tron, on, you know, I would say those are the two best ones. But you can hold, yeah, you can hold USDT or USDC as well. WA? No, I don't live in WA. I live in the Northeast USA. Northeast. But yeah, Sniff, how did you go from 70K when you first subbed to me to 2K? We gotta, you know, we really gotta look at this, because it might serve as a great story for you guys. I mean, what it had to be some altcoin that you got into, right? That's half Cuban. Oh, interesting. And you guys have been killing it today. We almost got 3,000 views on YouTube. But look, I like Solana. I really do like Solana. We're able to reset that stochastic, that monthly stochastic. We were very overbought back in March. Now we're very oversold. So Solana very oversold on the monthly. And we just been ranging here, right? We've been ranging between 264 to 112 or 94 here for a minute. And we were able to reset the stochastic. So next time we get to overbought levels, I think that'll be the top for Solana. Your uncle's an actor? What movie was he in? I'm very bullish on Solana. I may be related to celebrity. That would be awesome. But yeah, I will be live again, guys. Matt Sedeno. Bro, why we see you almost every day? What do you mean you see me almost every day? I haven't live streamed in like 4 days. Yeah, I'm a pretty active trader. I'm gonna be live. I'm gonna be doing some scalp trading tomorrow. I have off, so I'll do some scalp trading tomorrow. So put on the notification bell so you guys know when I go live. And if you guys want to scalp trade with me, check out my link to Unix. You get a big deposit, bonus deposit right there using my link only. And if you want to join a serious trading group, I created one. It's called Cryptotrader. We already got, I think, 2 members. But I do post my signals on here. We have a chat. We have a beginners section and everything. So definitely check it out. Cryptotrader. It should be my first link in the bio. Your grandpa's full Cuban. He stayed in he stayed in New York, so maybe his grandson too. Zach, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. How did you find my channel, by the way? Did you just like, were you just on YouTube just looking around? That's hilarious though. Can you look at Tao? Sure. Were you just looking on YouTube, or did you actually search crypto? Algorithm? Sniff says, so I was gradually chipping away at my Bitcoin to buy alts because I thought XRP was going to take over. Plus I had like 5 ETH hacked. Oh man, I'm sorry. I think I remember that. How did you if you don't mind sharing, how did someone hack your 5 ETH? If you don't mind sharing, Sniff. But man, I'm sorry that happened to you, man. That's definitely gotta be the worst feeling ever. 5 ETH, man. Munir, yeah, I'm pretty good. Check out, like I said, check out my serious trading group, CTU. I posted in the pinned comment here. It's a group for serious traders. We already got 2 people, but definitely check it out. Lizzie, I'm bullish on XRP. It's one of my top holdings, so I think it's gonna be it's gonna go to $5 and then higher. Nizzo, what's up, Nizzo? Loan me 8 tau. You trying to get someone to loan you 8 tau in the live, bro? No, but tau looks great. You know, we had this bullish upside here, move to the upside. Now we're getting a retest here. We're filling in this gap here, coming down to the 618. So, you know, a good price point for tau is around 300 to 285. I'll probably pick up some if we do come in this range here. No matter what the fear is, because I was about to buy tau when it was around 200 around there. I procrastinated and it just pumped. You know a coin is bullish when it has a very fast recovery. Now it's just slowly dropping to this level, but I do believe tau will bounce off of this eventually. Franklin. What do you mean, Franklin? Tap the screen, family. Thank you, Nizzo. Shout out to Nizzo. You guys been killing it. We got over 33K. Awesome. Can you check out AOS? By the way, if you guys are new to crypto, definitely ask any questions. You know, I love crypto beginners. Don't be scared to ask any questions regarding crypto. You know, we were all beginners at one point, so Sniff says here that this is super important for you guys too, because he had 5 Ethereum hacked from him. So he says here, how did that happen? He said, I hooked my MetaMask to a fishy site that installed a bug in my wallet. So when I sent 5 Ethereum to it from Kraken, it immediately went to the hacker's wallet. Okay. Yeah. So, well, I don't know what this site was, but you know, the first mistake was hooking up your MetaMask to it. You know, MetaMask being a hot wallet, and then obviously sending your ETH to that wallet that was hooked up to that site. So I'm pretty sure this site had some false promises. It probably had, I don't know, it probably had some rewards or something, or some staking, or I don't know what it was. But you know, the number one tip here, guys, is honestly, I feel like it's safer to have your crypto in a centralized exchange than a hot wallet like MetaMask. You know, if you don't have a cold storage wallet connected to MetaMask, it's better to just hold it on an exchange like Coinbase. Safer, that is. Lizzie says, why is everything down right now? Seems legit, but I'm very new to this. Everything's down because Bitcoin dominance. And the best way I could explain to that is, you know, Bitcoin will dominate first. This bull market cycle has been more stretched out. It's been much more mature. Even right here, Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was taking off here, a lot of altcoins were still down. It's just that it was faster, right? It took a faster time frame because we had stimulus checks and quantitative easing. So everything is looking like we will have quantitative easing, and Bitcoin dominance will top out, which this is the Bitcoin dominance chart. You can see that it's just been going on this uptrend. But when we look here at 2020, it topped out right here. So Bitcoin dominance, it topped out right here around 74%, 72, 74%. Right now it's 65%. And here's the thing, when it topped out, altcoins were blasting off. I mean, they were going crazy nuts right here. And this is actually when Bitcoin topped out in April in 2021. You see that right there? That was when Bitcoin topped out. And the interesting thing is that even though Bitcoin dominance was dropping, Bitcoin was still moving up. It's just that altcoins was moving up at a higher rate, right? They were outperforming Bitcoin in terms of gains. So I believe we're gonna have something very similar to this, just much more stretched out, which it has been, as you can see, for, you know, ever since 2021, 2022, Bitcoin dominance has just been on this tear. So I believe we'll come up here near the highs, we'll top out, and then we'll drop just like right here. See that? So that's one of the I mean, as long as we're going up here, all coins are just, they're going to they're not going to move as big, right? Especially when Bitcoin comes down, they're going to drop. Because the thing, when altcoins have these big drops, Bitcoin dominance goes up, right? Even with Bitcoin dropping.
New subscriber.
Aos, my bad. I got you. I got you with Aos. Let's check out Aos. Zach says, my dad is Ray Cedeno. By the way, he's a cop. And if you don't know your dad for real, you should ask your mom if you know him. I got you, bro. That's really funny, though. Yeah, I definitely gotta check out your who'd you say is the actor? Your uncle? Definitely gotta check him out. So yeah, Aos doesn't look too bad either. Kind of looks like a big bull flag, right? It looks like a big bull flag to this level to find support, and then break out of this and, you know, put in this higher low here. So I'm very bullish on Aos. I just think that it could come down here back to 19 cents, even 11, 13, depending on how Bitcoin dumps. But most likely, you know, 20 cents around there. And then put in a higher low. I mean, this is a very bullish recovery from the bear market. This is basically a V-shaped recovery. Think about it. We were at 1 cent. We went from 1 penny to 80 to $1. You know, 100x right there. Now we're pulling back, which is normal. So I think Aos long term, we can, some price targets for 380, 375 to 4. You could possibly hit, especially once AI really, the AI coins really start taking off, right? So it says, you remember the days when Coinbase would have outages, and also when they had 4% XLM rewards? Yeah, I remember that. I actually I had their the debit card. And yeah, the Coinbase did have outages during the bull market. It had, you know, so much people on it. But yeah, man, that's why you also, you know, that's why I recommend cold storage wallet. But when it comes to hot wallets, I'll probably feel more safer in a centralized exchange. Cardano, man, I haven't looked at Cardano all stream. I think you're the first person to ask for it. But Cardano, very bullish, ascending channel. I don't think Cardano will break its low. You know, I can see it. Some targets here for Cardano. If we continue to drop, it's around 42 cents, right? I think that'll be a big target right there. If we have another big drop where Cardano can come down to and possibly put in a higher low, continue this uptrend. But either way, I'm very bullish on Cardano. It's one of my top coins. I've been accumulating more. Would it happen again, having a shortage again on Coinbase? Yeah, I think there will be another outage on Coinbase. You know, it doesn't mean Coinbase is going to go bankrupt. It just means that for a couple hours, you won't be able to log into Coinbase. And this is why I recommend cold storage wallet like Tangem. Again, all my links in my link bio. You get a deposit, you know, this discounts on Tangem. I have a 10%, either a 10 or 20% on Tangem, which I actually have it right here. You can see right here. So I have like a 10% discount on Tangem using my link. And the great thing about being cold storage is that you have the freedom to send it to whatever exchange you want. So let's say Coinbase is having an outage and you want to take profits, you want to sell some altcoins. Well, then you can send it from your Tangem or your Trezor or your Ledger to some other exchange that you have that's not on an outage. Maybe Kraken, maybe Crypto.com. See, so that's one of the best benefits, is having that freedom to send it to wherever you want to. Because that person that just has it on Coinbase, well, and this is why Robinhood, I mean, you saw what Robinhood did last bull market, right? They literally stopped people from selling. So it was insane. So to prevent that, that's why you want to have a cold storage wallet. What's up, Andrew? Anytime, Marco. How do you feel about CBDCs if they kick in? Yeah, I mean, I think CBDCs are, I think, you know, when they kick in, you're gonna see them first in other countries, and then eventually here. You know, I think we're going the stablecoin route, but eventually you'll, you know, become a CBDC, which is very scary. I think that's not a good thing long term for freedom and you know, but I don't think it's gonna affect the crypto market as most people say it is. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna be bad or not. I think crypto is actually pushing this, right? You know, crypto, what crypto's been doing is actually pushing the CBDC. So we have crypto, which is, a lot of it is decentralized, like Bitcoin and everything, and then now the government wants to create a counter to that, which is CBDCs, which is, it's completely opposite. It's very centralized, and I mean, they can freeze you, they can do whatever they want. It's like programmable money, right? But just very centralized. But I just think you know, there's gonna be certain coins that survive, a lot of them that might be working with CBDCs, right? Maybe like the ISO coins. And then again, like, I just think it's gonna be like the dot-com bubble crash with crypto, this bull market. That's why you guys got to be smart and take profits. Okay, guys. So if there's one thing you guys can take away from my live stream, is make sure you take profits, and I mean heavy profits, when you guys make life-changing money. Because I believe in you guys. All you guys are on here. You're gonna make some life-changing money, some generational wealth. I really do believe it, and you guys just gotta believe it. And just make sure when you do make that, take your profits, because crypto is not like stocks. This is not buy and hold 5-10 years out like the S&P 500. Crypto is cyclical, and you want to take those profits. If you had $100 to buy to buy anything right now, what would it be? Great question from Lizzie. So I'll just share the coins that I've been buying the last 2 days on this drop. One of them is HBAR. Even though I think HBAR can come down lower, I think this is a very bullish chart. I'm very bullish on HBAR. Eventually, we're gonna flip this as support and bounce off of it. So HBAR, I'll probably put like 20 bucks from my $100 in that HBAR. Looking at some other coins here that I bought. So yeah, HBAR. The other coin I bought was a Caspa. I'm just very bullish on Caspa fundamentally. It's a proof of work coin. Had a fair launch. It's actually kind of very similar to Bitcoin. And ever since the bear market, it's just been on a tear. It's just having this pullback here. But I would definitely recommend researching Caspa. K-A-S, Caspa. So I'll put 20 bucks in that. So what is that, like 40? You're a legend, brother. Thank you, Marco. Thank you so much, bro. So it was a HBAR, Caspa. Yeah, HBAR, Caspa. RSR. Reserve rights. I'll probably put 20 bucks into this. Definitely, I highly recommend researching this too. Has a great chart as well, RSR. And that's what, $60. And then I'll probably have a meme coin on there. For the meme coins, I'll probably put Turbo. It's a bit more speculative, but I'm bullish on the chart for Turbo. So put 20 in that, so that'll be 80, and then there will be one left. And then the last one, I'll probably say Cardano. This is a great chart. And again, despite Cardano can come down lower, but you know, already had a big drop here, over a 50% drop. So this is why you never buy on the green candles. You want to buy on these pullbacks, right? And like you don't want to be perfect or greedy. You don't know where the bottom is, but we're 60% down on Cardano. We're oversold, right? The market is boring. No one's really talking about crypto. These are the times you want to buy. It's not financial advice. It's just you don't want to be picky here and get greedy and wait for a lower price target because we might not go down that low. So yeah, those are my picks. Hope you liked it. And again, if you guys are new to me, if you guys just discovered me today, follow. I will be doing live streams daily, and tomorrow I'll be doing another live stream. If you're new to crypto, definitely follow too, because I'll be answering your questions. How much do you suggest one invest to make life-changing money? So I do think you can make life-changing money in crypto. I would probably say, like, obviously it depends what you invest in crypto, but I'll say at least 10K. And again, it depends what you invest, right? If you have 10K and you just buy Ethereum and Bitcoin, that's not going to be life-changing money. You have to have, you know, mid to lower cap coins. You know what I mean? So, you know, coins below at least below Solana, I would say, then, you know, then you can make life-changing money if you take profits at the right time. But man, you guys killed it today. Join my free Telegram, Cryptopolis. It should be the link, one of the links in my link bio. But if you guys are interested in a serious trading group, check out my trading group, Cryptotrader University. These are my signals here. I have a chat. We already got 2 people, I believe. So shout out to those guys. Price predictions. So I will be posting here every time I buy, sell, my trading signals and all that. And if you guys want to trade with me tomorrow, I will be trading on Unix. Use my link and you get this big deposit bonus here. Literally 300 bucks. And you could deposit, withdraw it, and then just have house money. So basically free money. This ends July 6th. This will be the second link in my link bio. Unix. You don't need KYC to sign up or a VPN. You can just sign up with email. All right. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will be live, so put the notification bell. I also have a YouTube. But yeah, love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good night, guys. Peace.